Ange says now is the time for Celtic to make a mark in Champions League. And the Celtic manager is now facing a new absence for Leipzig clash. Let's get 167 thumbs up for this video this morning. Celtic manager Ange Postecoglou has challenged his team to make their mark on the Champions League after a promising reintroduction to the tournament, which has delivered limited rewards. The Scottish champions travel to Germany for the first part of their double-header against RB Leipzig on Wednesday, with 1 point from their first 2 games. Celtic caused Real Madrid problems before succumbing to a 3-0 defeat against the holders, and then passed up a series of chances in a 1-1 away draw against Shakhtar Donetsk. Postecoglou said of the European campaign so far on Celtic TV, "It's been good. I would have enjoyed it more if we'd won, obviously, because you want to win games of football. But it's just great to be performing at that level again, and it's where the club needs to be, wants to be. Now the challenge for us is to grow every time we're out there." I guess for the players, that initial excitement in the first game, the buzz of being in the Champions League, particularly here at home playing against Real Madrid, was fantastic. But now we've done that, it's about let's make an impact at that level. It doesn't mean the challenge is getting any easier, because Leipzig away is a pretty tough challenge, but now it's about really wanting us to be present at that stage, to be competitive at that stage and growing every time we're out there. Celtic have a point more than Leipzig, who lost to 2 late goals in Spain after a 4-1 home defeat by Shakhtar ultimately cost Domenico Tedesco his job. Postecoglou said, "They had a little bit of a disrupted start to the season. But the change of manager seems to have sparked them a little bit. All the traditional trademarks of their football are there, they've got a lot of speed, very dynamic, and in terms of transition football very quick. When you're playing away in the Champions League, there's always a massive challenge to overcome those hurdles. But I think it will be a good game for us to again measure our football, measure ourselves, and we'll be ready for it." Leipzig looks like missing out on Celtic's Champions League tie against RB Leipzig to mark Yom Kippur. As Ange Postecoglou manages his squad around injuries, the loss of the winger is a fresh blow, as Celtic go into important back-to-back clashes against the German side. The holiest date of the Jewish calendar begins tomorrow, and includes a 25-hour fast. Celts are scheduled to fly out to Germany today, and it's understood gaffer Ange Postecoglou will leave a final decision to Abada. But the likelihood is the 21-year-old winger won't travel. He also missed a Europa League group stage tie against Real Betis a year ago for Yom Kippur. Abada's absence in Leipzig would be a blow for the Hoops, but boss Postecoglou's not short of wide options, with Jota, Dizen Maeda, Sead Haksabanovic, and James Forrest fit. Wednesday's match is a must-win for Leipzig after they lost both of their opening matches, with Celtic a point ahead after their draw away to Shakhtar. The 2 matches over 7 days will go a long way to determining where the sides finish up, with Celtic looking to repeat their 2018 Europa League achievement of taking 3 points from the Bundesliga outfit. Much will be revealed when Celtic fly out today, with the inclusion of Cameron Carter-Vickers the biggest decision for Ange Postecoglou, with the former Spurs defender missing Celtic's last 2 matches, and also 2 internationals for the United States. In more Celtic FC news, Matt O'Reilly says that Celtic must find their Champions League performance levels again to get a result against RB Leipzig, after a couple of shaky showings on the domestic front. Celtic was hugely disappointed to come away from their opening 2 matches in the Champions League with just a single point, to show for their impressive efforts against Real Madrid and Shakhtar Donetsk, and were particularly frustrated with the draw against the Ukrainians last time out after a dominant display in Poland. "Look, this game will not be a walk in the park as many think. We need to get a point and then beat them back at Celtic Park. We need to finish 3rd in the group if you ask me. We can get a better run after Christmas this way." And on that note, have a great day, Celtic fans all around the world.
Lit. Roll up to the